Welcome back to Leeds Student Television.
Hallucinate when you call my name. Got stars in my eyes, and they don't fade when you come my way. I'm losing my mind, hallucinate when you call my name. Got stars in my.
Hello and welcome back to LSTV Live. My name's Matt Sykes.
I'm Jay Tarofsky, and today we are going to go into our Movember live show. And then I know it's not quite November anymore, but it's still an important cause, and this live show is to raise money for that cause.
Movember is an annual event involving growing facial hair, particularly moustaches, during the month of November to raise awareness for men's health. But why?
Men on average die 4 years earlier than women, and a growing number of men, around 10.8 million globally, are facing life with prostate cancer. Globally, testicular cancer is the most common cancer around young men, and across the world, 1 man dies of suicide every minute of every single day, which means men account for 69% of all suicides worldwide.
Since 2003, Movember has funded more than 1,250 men's health projects around the world, challenging the status quo and shaking up men's health research and transforming the way health services reach and affect men.
We may be in December now, and I know the festive season is creeping in, but it's not too late to donate. So please follow the link in the description below and donate to our LSTV Live Movember campaign. And to start off this live show, why don't we look into LSTV's members and what they got up to this Movember, specifically Dan Conroy.
Hey everyone, part of LSTV's Movember coverage and content, I guess you could say. I'm going to be shaving my facial hair for Movember, so let's go. We're getting there, we're getting there. There we go. It's not like super clean shaven, but yeah. Let's see how much I can grow out the rest of the month.
And I think we can agree, doesn't he look handsome with and without the beard?
Oh, absolutely. What a great looking man.
I think we'll go back to his and see his progress across the month. How was your Movember? How did the moustache go?
Oh, well, you know me, Matt. I can barely grow more than the stubble on my chin. How about you?
Yeah, similar story over here. No good so far, but next year. There's always next year.
There is always next year. But you know what we can do for Movember? We can take part in LSTV's Movember quiz.
Oh, I can't wait.
So I think we should make it a bit of a competition.
Okay.
So let's go against each other. We'll get the whiteboards out and we'll go proper.
It's even got our names on.
Oh, look at that.
The professionalism. It's unreal.
Do you want to ask the first question?
I'll go first.
Okay. Let me grab my whiteboard.
So, first question. I can't see the answer, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. It's covered up.
We'll do the peel. We'll make it really satisfying.
Yeah. So, in what country did Movember start?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, I want to say it's like, I don't know, a European country.
Yeah,
like,
is the
Movember
UK
gives
too
Europe.
obvious? Yeah, it does.
It does.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, you go what you.
I'm gonna go.
It's just completely guessing. I've got no idea. Okay.
I have no idea if I've spelled this right. I'm awful at spelling and grammar, so people don't laugh at me. But we're gonna go with this.
If it's the UK now.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Should we go 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1. Belgium.
I've gone France. Oh, I've got the answer.
Yeah, you've got the answer.
Okay.
So now what?
The
Now I'm
big
just
reveal.
holding Belgium for no reason.
The big reveal. Oh, God. Australia. That does make sense.
Yeah.
They love a moustache. They love a moustache.
They do love a beard.
Should have known. Should have known. Well, that's 0-0 so far.
0-0.
Yeah.
Right, clean the
You can ask the
whiteboard,
next one.
and I'll get the next question. So, I should have really brought an eraser. Shouldn't really rub it on my sleeve, but it's fine. Right. This is also a country-based question.
Okay. Geography.
According to the Movember Wikipedia page, which country has contributed the most money to the charity as a whole?
Okay.
So over all the years of Movember, who's donated the most?
Okay. Okay.
Because surely it's the country that started the charity.
I mean, I would think so, but
Is that too basic
Yeah.
of
Would
a
that
guess?
would that be?
I don't
Okay.
know.
I'm gonna.
I don't know.
I feel like it's got to be a big country as well. It's not going to be somewhere with no population.
Right. I'm going to go with 3, 2, 1. I'm going with the home country. I'm going Aussie.
Aussie. I've gone USA. Do they even do it? We're not sure. We're not sure. But
They must do it,
yeah,
surely.
everyone does it.
Right. The big reveal. Oh, it's a piece of blue tack. You were closest. It was Canada.
Canada.
I would have never guessed Canada.
They're very
Does that give you a
friendly
half
group.
point? Canada's
I don't
close
know.
enough to the US. I feel like if we get every question wrong,
Yeah.
we can go back later and you can have a half point. How about that?
We'll have to refer to the crowd. So, how many people? This is question
I
3.
love a geography question.
How many people took part in the very first Movember?
Ooh.
How many people? I mean, it could be anything. It could be a million.
Could be hundreds, millions,
Yeah.
thousands, 100,000.
It could be 4. It could have started.
No,
as
I feel
just-
like it was a relatively big campaign. Not like massive.
No.
Should we make our own agreement that whoever's closest
Yeah,
gets
within
the point?
within what?
Within reason.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay.
Okay, I'm going.
I feel like even that feels like a lot. It depends. It depends how the project was run initially, but
I want to know the marketing campaign behind it, really.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so
Are you ready?
sorry.
Your
What?
countdown.
3, 2, 1.
13,462.
Oh, you went specific.
I went
I
specific.
just went around 1,000 because I feel like if you're starting a campaign in 2003, pre-social media, to get
2003.
That's when it
Oh,
started.
I missed that
think.
question. I
It was-
missed that part of the
It
question.
was in my preamble.
Oh, maybe I've gone royally wrong.
Yeah,
here.
pre-social media. I mean, I might be wrong. It might be 4 million now, and
Go on,
everyone's going to
reveal the answer.
The grand reveal goes.
Give the fans what they want.
30.
Oh, wow, I was well off.
So not quite 1,000, but I mean, there's plenty more than 30 now.
I had a 3 in my answer.
Yeah, we'll have to go to VAR to check if we're accepting
I guess so.
30 or 13,000. But you know, 20 years to go from 30 to, I mean, I bet millions do it now.
Well-
It's quite impressive.
I'm glad you said that because in 2022, how many people globally took part in fundraising for Movember? To the nearest 100,000. We've been given a specific on this
okay.
one, so to the nearest 100,000.
Okay.
Does that mean it wasn't in the millions?
Nah, I don't know. It depends what you think, Jay. It depends what you
I
think.
don't know what I think.
But wait, is that the last question?
No, we have one more.
I was going to say, that, otherwise it would be all down to this.
No, the next one. It's all riding on the next one.
Okay.
Also, I really like that my whiteboard has my name on it. It's kind of a more official.
Do you have a smiley face or?
I do, yeah. Look at that.
Okay, to the nearest 100,000.
Nearest 100,000.
Okay.
Global campaign.
Yeah, started in Australia. It's pretty big over here too. A lot of zeros you got down there.
Well, you have to round up, right?
You're-
3, 2, 1, 2. Oh, we both went 400,000. That's interesting. But 2 million difference. Right. Let me grab
4.4 million.
Let me grab the card. I'm gonna put the whiteboard down. Can we get a drum roll? Can we get a drum roll? Oh, 300,000 globally. That was so anticlimactic.
Oh, well, I feel like we're really...
I was really expecting more than that.
To go from 30 to 300,000, though, it's big leaps.
Big leaps.
Soon it'll be 4.4 million.
Matt, maybe we're not good at this.
Yeah, maybe we're just bad at quizzes, is what we've learned. But so it all comes down to the final question.
Oh, this is interesting. And this question is in millions.
Oh, okay.
To the nearest million, how many people have taken part in Movember since the start in 2003?
Okay, so across 20 years. Well, it was...
And this is to end the game, because me and you are awful at this quiz.
Who wrote these questions? I bet they didn't think that there would be, at the final question currently,
0-0.
Yeah, no points each, but we're disappointing beyond their wildest dreams. But it all comes
How
down
many
to
countries take part in Movember?
this. Surely loads. If it started in Australia and it's over here, it's a global thing, surely.
And Canada raised the most, and they've got quite a large population, so...
Okay, is it? It must be to the...
It says, to the nearest million. To the nearest million, how many people have taken part in Movember since 2003?
Okay. I'm feeling... I've gone a bit lower than my previous... Oh, is that giving it away? I don't know.
You made me rethink my whole answer. I'm not going to lie, I have 4.8 mil, but you said that, and then it's changed my answer. But I'm going to go with...
I've gone...
What? Okay. 3, 2, 1. 1.65 million.
Okay, I've gone 3 million, so nearly double yours. But it all comes down to this. This is the one that really needs a drum roll.
Right, we need another drum roll. Oh! 7 million.
Wow.
These
Wait,
numbers aren't adding up. I'm sorry. Something's gone wrong here.
Wait, so what...
7 million.
Which is closer to 7 million, 3 million, or 1.65?
I should have stuck with my
It's me.
original
It's
answer.
me.
You
So I am
psyched
the
me
winner.
out. I'll give you the final point. I'll give you the point. All right, fair play, Matt. Well played. Right. Well, we don't need the whiteboards anymore because that is the end of the quiz.
It's always good. Ultimately, that was a competition, and it was a competition that I won.
Yeah, I bet you're gonna never let that live me down.
So
are you?
I'll keep reminding the people throughout the rest of the live show. Moving on, should we look at what other societies have been up to?
Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, sorry, picked up the wrong cue card. Things go wrong on these. But we are going to look into what other societies have been up to. Obviously, LSTV, we are doing this live show and have had our donation page open all month long. So please, again, feel free to donate. But the other societies that have been getting involved are SMS, Stage Musical Society, Touch Rugby, Men's Lacrosse, and of course, us. Everyone is growing out their moustaches, and I have to say, I'm not a big fan of the old moustache, but they look fantastic.
I know. I've been enjoying seeing different people's approaches as well. You know, I saw Tony Belly when I'm a celebrity as well. The one that he had going was pretty mental. But back here at the uni, the members of women's football took part in a movement challenge across the month, reaching a combined total of, you'll never guess this, 481 kilometres.
That's impressive.
That is.
Over 1 month?
Yeah.
You know what? Round of applause to them. Wow. That is nice. Well, in addition to women's football, Modern Dance had held a joint class with men's football aiming to battle gender stigmas in dance and collect additional donations. Isn't that lovely and wholesome?
That is.
I can imagine those boys being really uncoordinated.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see their dance. Maybe we should have done a video on that. I'm not even sure I said this. SS Safe Society ran a number of events throughout the month, including a pub quiz, a board games night, stress-making ball making, and of course, a Movember-themed Fruity. Shall we take a look at some interviews from Fruity?
Yeah, let's go into it.
Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Saskia.
I'm Ethan, I'm 5'10", I've got a mullet and I've got a moustache and I'm single.
And I'm Will and I pale in comparison.
And you're watching Leeds Student Television.
Big purple circle.
We're here at Fruity, it's a Movember special. We're raising money and awareness for male health and also getting our stash on.
Make sure you donate because it's very important for men's health.
Hiya, how's it going?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? What have you done to celebrate Movember?
Oh, moustache, innit?
I think Movember's great. I'm not gonna lie, I can't grow a beard, so I haven't been doing much.
Obviously, been growing this horrific tash.
It's really good. I think it suits you.
You like it?
Yeah.
I tried my best, but I can't grow my moustache very
I can see one starting to appear. Whoa, sweet stash, bro.
We are moustache men. I'm not normally, but it is the month of Movember. It is. There's a man who's just walked in front of the camera. No respect for the art. What's wrong with it?
I'm part of athletics team. Honestly, they've been doing so much for Movember. It's great.
We had a men's mental health awareness dance class where we said bring a boy to class for street dance.
What have you guys done for Movember?
I've done a 60k row for Movember, so I managed to raise 500 quid for charity whilst working at Balfour Beatty for Movember. So, yeah.
Oh, that's
Congratulations!
brilliant.
That's amazing.
It's a cricket side, so we've been running continuously on Strava, and then at the end of the month, we've got a 24-hour run. So for 24 hours, we've been put into groups, and we'll be running for 24 hours continuously.
Are you heading down to Fruity tonight? That's the big question that we're wondering.
We're headed down to Fruity. We are.
I was told this is the worst club to come to, so that's why I'm coming here.
No, you were told wrong.
We've got tickets to Fruity. Yes!
Are you here for Fruity tonight?
I am.
So what is the one song that you're hoping will come on?
Gimme, gimme.
It's a Fruity classic.
Get some JLS on. The R&B and hip hop floor is kind of low-key underrated. Well, what song are you looking forward to listening to the most on the dance floor tonight?
Hung Up by Madonna. It slaps really hard.
Good shout. It's got to be 505.
Anything by Shakira or Beyonce. Renaissance album. I'm going Barbie soundtrack, 100%. It's a Barbie summer.
Got to be a bit Harry Styles, doesn't it?
That's the best answer you could have given me. Have you got any classic like dance moves you want to whip out as well?
Oh, obviously. I feel like you've got to do one of those.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
We'd love to see it.
Right, so
Dance move.
no comment. What the fuck is that?
And we played Just Dance as pre, so we're ready, you know.
Should they donate, Ethan?
Yes. Yes. Donate.
Yes.
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 Donate. Good.
Donate.
Donate.
Welcome back, and what a load of fun that Fruity looks. And look at us, we look great.
We are looking great, and we're stood here with our wonderful station manager,
Hayley Rich.
Hayley.
Did you forget her name?
I thought you were going to say it. Anyway, we're stood here with the wonderful Hayley Rich, but what is she lacking, Jay? What is she lacking?
She is lacking a moustache, of course. Like, look, we both got them.
It grew instantly as well, and slightly coming off as well, but it's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, mine. So we think the best way to spice up Hayley to celebrate Movember is by playing a little game of Pin the Moustache on the Station Manager.
Not a typical game you play every day. More of a Halloween-themed game, but you know what? It works in December too.
We're here for it, and I've got the scarf ready. So do you want to go first?
I'll go first. Right, I need to set the glasses off though. It's gonna. Am I getting blindfolded?
You can get blindfolded.
Right. Am I doing all three
I think
at once or?
Yeah. We'll do all three so we don't have to keep tying people up. Right, I'll give you nice and tight. Can you see anything?
No, I actually really can't. Normally
Right,
I lie about these things, but I can't.
So if you spin round 10 times, 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10. Beautiful.
Whoa,
and where is
right.
she? Where is she?
I don't have the sticky side on the board. Oh, where's the board? Did you move it? No. Where is it?
I'll make you face the board.
Now I feel like I'm facing the cameras. Here? Oh, there's a board, right. I don't actually have the sticky stuff, so I'm gonna...
Okay.
Do you want to hold them?
Yeah, I'll have to hold them for you.
Right, so that one's going there.
Okay, that's okay. It's closer than I imagined.
I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
And there.
Okay, I've run our fingers here.
Oh, I can hold that one, and I can pull the thing off.
Take a look at how you did.
I smashed it!
You should have. But to start off with, you were trying to walk out the door.
Was I? Was I facing that wrong?
Yeah.
That's like, where was it going?
So it's a good start. It's a good start.
Look, that one is like under her nose. I know it's not the right way round, because it should be like that. But Hayley, giving you a nice moustache there.
What do we think? What do we think, guys? Good? Good? I think I can do better. I think I can do better.
All right, your turn.
I'll try. I'll get the sticky stuff. Wait.
Oh, yeah, the sticky stuff is easier. Oh, so I've had to take off my own moustache, and I think I just peeled my real one off. Not very Movember of me.
Right.
Right. You're too tall for this.
Sorry, yeah.
Right, hang on. Lean down. You can hear the gallery laughing at us behind us. Matt, you need to lean down.
Sorry. Genuinely.
Yeah?
I thought you were joking. You
No, it's so dark.
Very dark.
Oh, hang on. There you go.
Okay, beautiful.
Right. Oh,
it's slightly come loose there.
Oh,
this is the wonders of live
I've
television.
botched it.
This is why the people tune in.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, there we
go. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Feels a little loose.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm not good at knots. I only learnt to do my laces last year.
Really?
There you go.
Right.
Can you see?
I can't see.
Right, okay. We're going to spin you.
Yeah.
Are you ready with your moustache?
Count with a studio audience.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right.
Whoa.
Off you go.
Okay. Feels like walking home from Fruity. Well, I literally, where's the
You're
board?
facing the board. You are now facing the board. That is the board.
Is that Hayley? Okay. Okay. I feel like it's going to be lower down than I think it is.
You've just got to punch in. No, don't analyse the corners. That's cheating.
That's where the blue tack is. So I'm going to say about there.
Okay. Guess number 1 has been made.
Yeah, I feel like I'm completely blocking it there, but... Wait, where did I put that?
Guess 2 has been made. You've put that one upside down, just so you know. But
well, you know, you can grow moustaches of any, types, sizes.
Shapes and sizes.
I've
that one is now upside down.
Like
there you go. Yeah, that's
there we
better.
go. That's bang on, isn't it?
Yeah, bang on.
I can sense it. I can sense it.
I have to say, Matt, before you take it off, I think I've won.
Damn it.
But I'll let you see your masterpiece you've created.
Oh.
So you've got one right on the corner.
Yeah.
This was your first guess.
Really?
That was your very first guess.
Oh.
And then you were like, I'm going to go up. And I thought you were going to go straight up and nail it. But then you went too far right. So, Hayley, if you want to grow a moustache on your cheek, I highly recommend the look. It looks fantastic.
Or chin. You know, it's a kind of a weird goatee going on, kind of. But, you know, I think, what do we think? Who do you think won? Any thoughts?
Studio audience, anyone?
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Right, it's 1-1 in the games. It's 1-1 in the Movember games.
It's 1-1. What do we do?
If you need any help or support, similar to Hayley needs with her growing her moustache, you can look all over the union for support. LU's help and support team can offer advice and direct people to the best places to get help.
LU's help and support team can offer advice and direct people to the best way to get help. Men can also access help from local support groups, such as those run by Andy's Man Club, a charity which runs meetings every Monday for men to discuss their mental health. Should we have a look at some of the work that they do?
Yeah.
So I'm Callum. I'm a graduate of Leeds Uni, and also I volunteer at Andy's Man Club as a facilitator. And the role really is just an extension of being an attendee at Andy's Man Club. So not only do we have our own story to bring, our own things to get off our chest, we also help other guys out. We help get people through the door. We listen to what they have to say, try and offer advice if we can.
So what were your reasons for joining Andy's Man Club? Was there any sort of personal experience involved?
Yeah, the majority was personal experience, and I think for most people who end up going to Andy's Man Club, it's been a long process, and they may have known about it for a while, and either it's just not been ready for them to go yet, like it was for me, even if they've heard about it for a long time, it's quite hard to go to a place where it's a room full of strangers and you talk about your life and your troubles. And I think most of the guys that we've had, including me, have found that. So I've struggled with mental health for probably most of my life. Going back to when I started in high school, I think that was, if I was to pinpoint a point, that would be the source of when things started. So I experienced bullying from the age of 12-ish, and then that had like a major impact on my life. I didn't know it at the time because I was only young, which is completely expected. And yeah, when I came to uni was good, but it was challenging socially and mentally, as I'm sure every single person finds. And then during 2021, so during the midst of the pandemic, I had basically had a mental breakdown and lost a lot of my emotions. Started self-harming, which has been a major problem for me, and genuinely just felt extremely low. And I was able to get myself out of that phase, but it wasn't without repercussions. And those repercussions came in the form of feeling suicidal last year. And that was scary, and it was scary for quite a few reasons, as anyone who's been in that position would know. And I remember seeing on Facebook, and it was a video of Andy's Man Club in Bury or Bolton. And it was a guy, and he was talking through what an Andy's Man Club session is like. So, you know, what does it look like for a first timer? What does the setup of the room look like? What kind of questions do they ask? And what to expect. And I didn't think a whole lot of it at the time consciously, but unconsciously it resonated with me a lot, and it was definitely something that was in the back of my mind. And then one Monday, I just had a pretty terrible day. Honestly, nothing too major, but I just knew that was the time. And Andy's Man Club is on every Monday, and obviously it just happened to be a Monday, so I went down, and it's been probably the greatest change in my life that I've ever done. It was liberating, and I've been pretty much every Monday since then.
Why do you think men are less likely to speak about their mental health?
Yeah, it's a hell of a question.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of reasons. I think the underlying reasons are so complex that it's going to be really hard to unpick. The obvious one is there's a stigma, and it's not a stigma that comes from anyone or any particular group, and if anything it comes most from the guys that need the help. I think, frankly, guys don't talk to each other in an emotional way, or don't talk to each other enough, and they don't have people that they can open up to, and that's a shame, and that's hard. I mean, our hope is that we can break that cycle, or at least start to.
So, sort of going back to university students, if like say there was a student who was concerned about their male flatmate and thinks that they're struggling, and probably with their mental health, what would you recommend for that student to sort of do for their flatmate?
Yeah, there's another facilitator that goes by the rule of asking someone if they're okay twice, because when you greet someone, you say, "Are you all right?" but you don't really mean it. You're just sort of asking it. And the second time, you can see it in someone's eyes when they're not, and they can probably feel it in themselves. And awareness is the first step for all of that. And if a guy was able to know that there's a place where they can go, where there's other people who've been through those things and they can talk about their problems. God knows how many lives we would save. And I think also one thing that I'm really sort of passionate about is don't be afraid of professional help either, and that there's absolutely no shame in having to go see a doctor. A lot of people do, and a lot of people find that it's worked out for them.
Do you think there's anything more that sort of we could do on campus or societies at the union could do to create a more like open environment for men to speak up about their feelings and struggles?
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, you guys do fantastic work, so congratulations for all the stuff you do. It's AMC and all the other men's peer-to-peer support groups know how difficult it is to get men in to open up because they've been those guys. Certainly, like I was saying, awareness is the first step. So we do events all the time where we've got a stall, and if we get one person or if we get 100 people, it doesn't really matter because it's another person that potentially we can help, and if they're in real crisis, then we can try and get them out at that point. But doing what you're doing is fantastic, and I mean, obviously, like with AMC, a lot of these things are set up because of something that's happened, and usually that thing isn't pleasant, and it was exactly the same with AMC. But that's the past, and fortunately a lot of these things like AMC in your society, we have them now, and certainly with AMC we get at least 3,000 people a week coming in, and that's just going to get bigger and bigger. So we've got to keep doing what we're doing, and we see a positive change right now, and that's only going to grow.
Keep continuing. Fabulous. So lastly, how can students get involved with Andy's Man Club, and where can they find information?
Well, our doors are open to everyone over the age of 18. So if you're a guy over the age of 18, we've got locations all across Leeds and all across the country. I think it's about 150 sites that we've got all across the UK, and there's at least 4 or 5 in Leeds. So every Monday, 7 till 9 PM. There's no payment, there's no registration, the doors are open for anybody to come in. You can say as much as you want, or you can say nothing at all. We get people for the first time who they just want to see what it's all about, and they don't really want to share their story yet, and that's perfectly fine. Walking into a room full of strangers is daunting, it's really daunting. So yeah, every Monday, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, the usual. We've got a website. We also have a closed Facebook group for Leeds where it's kind of an extension of Monday nights, where the same rules apply. So there's certain things that we don't really talk about at AMC. So the same kind of rules apply there, but it's exactly the same. It's a place to get it off your chest if you can't make Monday nights, or you don't feel comfortable saying it in a room full of people, which is understandable. Or it's something that you just really need to get off your chest during the week. But yeah, we're all over the place. We've got the usual social media, but yeah, Monday nights is the place to be.
Thank you so much to S Safe Society for conducting that interview with Andy's Man Club. If you guys have any mental health issues at all, please feel free to check them out. They are an awesome charity, and they will give and offer support where and when you need it. So please feel free to check them out. Matt, should we check how Dan's Movember ended up throughout the time?
He had a month-long period of growing out his moustache. So I mean, should see how he got on.
I'm sure he looks great.
Yeah, I mean, either way, he's going to be looking stunning.
True.
I bet. So let's check out his end of the month vlog.
We're here at the end of the month now, and this is where my moustache is at for Movember. It's you know, it's looking not too bad. I've not minded the moustache at first. didn't look great. But now that the moustache is in, I don't mind it. It's not too bad. I might rock the sort of the moustache over the beard a bit more now. I had a lot of people at the start of the month being like, I couldn't tell it was you, but now there is some facial hair back they can tell, which is quite funny. But yeah, end of the month, and this is what we're looking like. And yeah, Movember completed it, mate.
So in the time it took Dan to grow that in a month, I grew this in just 40 seconds.
It's impressive stuff. It's impressive stuff.
Looks good though.
It does.
It's a bit grey, but kind of Father Christmas-esque, I guess.
I mean,
kind of good for December.
Exactly. And shall we check in on how much we've managed to raise since the live stream began?
Absolutely. That's why we're all here at the end of the day.
Yeah. So in the time that we've done 2 stupid games and checked in on the progress of Dan, we've managed to raise £40, which has, you know, gone together with all of the Movember money from Leeds Union, which is how much, Jay?
A total of £1,349 is the total that LUU as a whole raised between all the societies, all the ones we mentioned earlier, modern dance, men's football, men's lacrosse, women's football with the 481-kilometre run.
Yeah.
What an amazing charitable cause, and what an amazing thing that a whole university campus managed to get behind.
It's been a proper team effort there. Team effort from everyone, getting involved, and most importantly, breaking the stigma around men's mental health, which is, at the end of the day, the most important thing.
Yeah, and there's clearly a large student demographic that believes it is important, and it is important, and that's why if you need any mental health support at all, please you go to the LUU Help and Support Desk or talk to Andy's Man's Club. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this live show. Again, I've been Jay Tarofsky. We've raised a total of £1,349, and we have had such a good time. Matt, any last words?
Other than no, it's just been such good fun, and I hope you've enjoyed our stupid games. But yeah, at the end of the day, breaking stigma and having a good time doing it, that's what Movember's all about. So I think that's all from us, and thank you very much for watching.
Thank you for watching.